Welcome to an incredible journey to one of the most fascinating places on Earth, Madagascar. Have you ever wondered how this island, teeming with unique wildlife and lush vegetation, came to be? Join us as we explore the origins, geography, wildlife, and much more about this extraordinary land. Madagascar's ancient origins and the legacy of Pangaea. Madagascar, the fourth largest island in the world, has a history that stretches back approximately 88 million years. To truly understand the uniqueness of Madagascar, we must travel back to a time when the Earth's continents were part of a massive supercontinent known as Pangaea. About 200 million years ago, Pangaea began to break apart, forming two major landmasses: Gondwana in the south and Laurasia in the north. Madagascar's story is deeply connected to this ancient process. As Gondwana itself began to fragment, Madagascar slowly separated from the Indian subcontinent and drifted away from mainland Africa. This slow geological journey took millions of years, during which Madagascar became increasingly isolated. This isolation was pivotal, as it allowed the island's flora and fauna to evolve in relative seclusion, leading to the development of species found nowhere else on the planet. Today, Madagascar stands as a living relic of this ancient world, with its landscapes and ecosystems offering a glimpse into Earth's distant past. The island's unique position in the Indian Ocean, about 400 kilometers (250 miles) off the southeastern coast of Africa, further contributed to its distinct evolution. Surrounded by ocean currents and separated from other major landmasses, Madagascar's environment became a crucible of biodiversity. The island's landscapes range from rainforests and dry deciduous forests to spiny thickets and mangroves, each hosting a myriad of species that have adapted to these diverse habitats over millions of years. Madagascar's diverse geography. Madagascar's geography is as varied as it is breathtaking, offering a dramatic landscape that ranges from towering mountains to expansive plains, dense rainforests, and arid deserts. The island is dominated by a central highland region, which forms the backbone of the island's topography. Here, elevations reach up to 2,876 meters, 9,436 feet, at the peak of Maramocatro, the highest point in Madagascar. These highlands are characterized by terraced rice paddies, rolling hills, and scattered patches of dense forest, providing a striking contrast to the surrounding lowlands. The highlands gradually descend into coastal plains that vary significantly in climate and vegetation depending on their location. The eastern side of Madagascar is a lush, green paradise, dominated by rainforests that are nourished by the moist trade winds blowing in from the Indian Ocean. This region is home to the island's most biodiverse forests, where towering trees form a dense canopy, and the undergrowth teems with life. The rainforests are also punctuated by waterfalls and fast-flowing rivers, which have carved deep valleys into the landscape over millennia. In contrast, the western and southern regions of Madagascar are much drier, featuring deciduous forests, savannas, and the unique spiny thickets known as the spiny forest. This harsh, arid environment is home to some of the island's most unusual plant species, including the famous Digiraceae family, which consists of spiny, succulent plants that have adapted to survive in the region's challenging conditions. The southwestern region, in particular, is home to the Macaea forest, a transition zone between dry deciduous forest and spiny thicket, where the flora is as resilient as it is diverse. One of Madagascar's most striking and surreal geological features is the Tsingy de Bimaraha, a UNESCO World Heritage Site often referred to as the Stone Forest. This region is a labyrinth of sharp limestone formations that tower up to 70 meters, 230 feet, high. The word Tsingy in Malagasy means where one cannot walk barefoot, highlighting the jagged, rugged nature of the landscape. These towering pinnacles are the result of millions of years of erosion, where rainwater, rich with carbonic acid, has carved intricate networks of caves, canyons, and gorges into the limestone. The result is a geological wonder that is as beautiful as it is inaccessible. Beyond the Tsingy de Benaraha, Madagascar is home to several other unique landscapes, each with its own set of geological and ecological features. The Ankarana Reserve in the north, for example, is another karstic landscape characterized by its dramatic limestone formations, deep canyons, and underground rivers. This area is known for its extensive network of caves, some of which have yet to be fully explored. The caves and canyons of Ankarana provide shelter for a variety of species, many of which are endemic to the region. In the south, the Isalo National Park offers a completely different type of landscape, with its sandstone formations sculpted into bizarre shapes by wind and water erosion. The park's deep canyons, natural pools, and grassy plains are home to lemurs, chameleons, and a wide array of bird species. The Bara people, an indigenous group in the area, hold the park's caves and canyons as sacred sites, adding a cultural dimension to its natural beauty. To the east, the Masaoala Peninsula represents the largest remaining tract of lowland rainforest in Madagascar, and it's one of the island's most important conservation areas. The peninsula is not only a hotspot for biodiversity, but also a critical habitat for species such as the red-ruffed lemur and the Madagascar serpent eagle. The surrounding marine environment, including the Antunjil Bay, is rich in coral reefs, mangroves, and seagrass beds, further emphasizing the geographical diversity that Madagascar has to offer. Madagascar's diverse geography is not only a testament to the island's complex geological history, but also a key factor in its rich biodiversity. From the towering peaks of the highlands to the spiny forests of the south, every region of Madagascar offers something unique, making it a natural wonder that continues to captivate scientists, travelers, and conservationists alike. A botanical paradise, trees and flora of Madagascar. Madagascar is home to an astonishing variety of plant life, with around 14,000 plant species, 90% of which are endemic. The island's flora is as diverse as its geography, with ecosystems ranging from the dense rainforests of the east to the dry spiny forests of the south. But what makes Madagascar's plant life so unique, and why is it considered one of the world's most critical biodiversity hotspots? Why are Madagascar's plants so unique? Madagascar's isolation from other land masses for millions of years has led to the evolution of plants that are found nowhere else on Earth. This long period of isolation allowed species to develop in response to the island's varied climates and landscapes, resulting in an extraordinary level of endemism. The island's flora is a living laboratory of evolution, where plants have adapted to survive in conditions ranging from humid rainforests to arid deserts. The iconic baobabs, giants of the Malagasy landscape, the iconic baobab trees, are perhaps the most recognizable symbols of Madagascar. These ancient giants, with their massive, water-storing trunks and peculiar upside-down appearance, are a vital part of the island's ecosystem. But did you know that 6 of the world's 8 baobab species are native to Madagascar? The Adansania grandidieri, also known as Grandidia's baobab, is particularly noteworthy. These trees can live for over 1,000 years, standing as silent witnesses to the island's changing landscapes and climates over millennia. Baobabs are more than just an impressive sight, they play a crucial role in the ecosystem. Their trunks store water, which is essential for survival in the dry season, and their flowers provide nectar for various pollinators, including lemurs. The fruit of the baobab, rich in nutrients, is also a vital food source for both wildlife and local communities. This relationship between the baobabs and their environment highlights the delicate balance of Madagascar's ecosystems, where every species plays a role in maintaining the overall health of the environment. The medicinal marvel, Madagascar periwinkle. Another noteworthy plant is the Madagascar periwinkle, which not only adds a splash of color to the landscape, but also plays a critical role in medicine. This small, unassuming flower has been used in the treatment of cancer, particularly leukemia and Hodgkin's disease. The alkaloids derived from the periwinkle have been vital in developing chemotherapy drugs, showcasing Madagascar's importance in global biodiversity and human health. But with the island's ecosystems under threat, what would the loss of such plants mean for the future of medicine? The rainforests, a treasure trove of diversity. Madagascar's rainforests are home to a multitude of orchids, ferns, and palm trees, contributing to the island's status as a botanical treasure trove. The rainforests are not just rich in species, they are also incredibly complex ecosystems, where plants have evolved unique adaptations to thrive in the humid, shaded environment. For example, many orchids have developed specialized relationships with pollinators, such as moths and birds, to ensure their survival. The eastern rainforests, often referred to as the green lung of Madagascar, play a crucial role in regulating the island's climate and water cycles. These forests are a source of fresh water for the surrounding regions and act as a buffer against soil erosion. However, deforestation and slash and burn agriculture are major threats to these vital ecosystems. What can be done to protect these rainforests, and why is their preservation so important? The unique spiny thickets, survival in harsh conditions in the drier southern regions of Madagascar. The unique spiny thickets represent one of the most unusual plant communities on the planet. These thickets are dominated by species from the Digeraceae family, spiny, succulent plants that have adapted to survive in harsh, arid conditions. The spiny forest is often referred to as the forest of thorns due to the prevalence of these prickly plants. Despite the challenging environment, the spiny thickets are home to a rich diversity of life. Plants in this region have evolved to store water in their tissues, reduce leaf surface area to minimize water loss, and produce seeds that can remain dormant until favorable conditions return. These adaptations make the spiny thickets a fascinating example of how life can thrive in even the most inhospitable environments. The coastal mangroves, guardians of the shoreline along Madagascar's coastlines, mangrove forests play a crucial role in protecting the island's shores from erosion and storm surges. These salt-tolerant trees and shrubs create a complex network of roots that trap sediment and provide a habitat for a variety of marine and bird species. Mangroves are also vital nurseries for fish and other aquatic life, supporting both local fisheries and the broader marine ecosystem. However, like many of Madagascar's ecosystems, mangroves are under threat from deforestation and development. The loss of these coastal forests could have devastating effects on both the environment and local communities that rely on the resources and protection they provide. A call to protect Madagascar's botanical treasures. Madagascar's plant life is not just a testament to the island's natural beauty, it is also a vital resource for the world. From the towering baobabs to the life-saving Madagascar periwinkle, the island's flora offers invaluable contributions to global biodiversity, medicine, and ecological stability. But with these ecosystems facing increasing pressures from human activity and climate change, what steps can be taken to protect Madagascar's botanical treasures? How can we ensure that future generations will continue to benefit from the unique plants that have evolved over millions of years on this extraordinary island? Wildlife wonderland, the unique fauna of Madagascar. Madagascar is often referred to as the eighth continent due to its extraordinary biodiversity. But what makes this island's wildlife so unique, and why is it so crucial to the global ecosystem? Over 70% of Madagascar's wildlife is endemic, meaning these species are found nowhere else on Earth. This incredible level of endemism is a direct result of the island's long isolation from other land masses, allowing species to evolve in ways that are entirely unique to Madagascar. The lemurs, Madagascar's most iconic inhabitants. Among the island's most famous residents are the lemurs, a group of primates that have become synonymous with Madagascar's wildlife. Did you know that there are over 100 species of lemurs, making them the most diverse group of primates in the world? However, they are also the most endangered, with many species on the brink of extinction. Why are lemurs so vulnerable, and what can be done to protect them? From the tiny mouse lemur, which is the smallest primate in the world, to the larger and more vocal indri lemur, these creatures are a testament to Madagascar's ecological richness. The indri, known for its hauntingly beautiful songs, plays a significant role in the island's culture and mythology, often being revered by local communities. But habitat destruction and hunting pose serious threats to these animals. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring that future generations can continue to hear the indri's call echoing through Madagascar's forests. The fossa, Madagascar's top predator. The island is also home to the fossa, a carnivorous mammal that is a relative of the mongoose, and one of the top predators in Madagascar's forests. But what makes the fossa so special, and how does it fit into the island's complex food web? The fossa is an apex predator, meaning it has no natural enemies and plays a crucial role in controlling the populations of other animals, particularly lemurs. Its sleek body and cat-like agility allow it to navigate the dense forests with ease, making it a formidable hunter. Despite its fearsome reputation, the fossa is also under threat. Habitat loss and human encroachment have led to a decline in fossa populations, making it increasingly difficult for these predators to find food and territory. The loss of the fossa would have significant ripple effects on the entire ecosystem, highlighting the importance of preserving not just the species itself, but the habitats it relies on. Radiated tortoise, a jewel of Madagascar. Another fascinating inhabitant of Madagascar is the radiated tortoise, known for its beautifully patterned shell, which features striking star-like designs. This tortoise is not just a visual marvel, it is also an important part of the island's ecosystem, contributing to seed dispersal and maintaining the health of its habitat. However, the radiated tortoise is critically endangered due to poaching and habitat destruction. What measures can be taken to protect this and other endangered species on the island? The plight of the radiated tortoise reflects a broader challenge facing Madagascar's wildlife: the balance between human activity and conservation. As the demand for land and resources grows, the pressure on these unique species intensifies. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect the radiated tortoise and its habitat, but they need global support to ensure their efforts are successful. The Madagascar fish eagle, a symbol of conservation. One of Madagascar's most striking birds, the Madagascar fish eagle, is another symbol of the island's rich biodiversity. This raptor, with its powerful build and keen eyesight, is a top predator in the island's wetland ecosystems. But like many of Madagascar's species, it is endangered, with only a few hundred individuals left in the wild. The Madagascar fish eagle relies on pristine lakes and rivers to hunt for fish, making it particularly vulnerable to changes in water quality and availability. Efforts to save the Madagascar fish eagle have become a symbol of the broader conservation movement on the island. Protecting the eagle's habitat means safeguarding the wetlands that support countless other species, from amphibians to aquatic plants. It also underscores the interconnectedness of Madagascar's ecosystems, where the survival of one species often depends on the health of many others. Madagascar, a treasure trove of natural wonders. Madagascar is more than just an island, it's a living museum of natural history. Its geological journey, unique plant life, and diverse wildlife make it a place of unparalleled beauty and importance. But as we marvel at the wonders of Madagascar, it's essential to remember that this biodiversity is fragile. What would the world lose if these species disappeared, and what can we do to ensure their survival? The island's ecosystems are incredibly delicate, and the loss of any species could have significant ripple effects on the entire environment. This makes conservation efforts all the more crucial. Protecting Madagascar's wildlife is not just about saving individual species, it's about preserving an entire ecological system that has taken millions of years to evolve. A call to action: preserving Madagascar's natural heritage with deforestation, climate change, and human activity posing significant threats to Madagascar's ecosystems, it's more important than ever to protect this natural treasure. Conservationists, local communities, and governments must work together to create sustainable solutions that allow both people and wildlife to thrive. As we admire the wonders of Madagascar, let's also remember our role in preserving it for future generations. If you enjoyed this exploration of Madagascar, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible insights into the world's most fascinating places.